Hi everyone, in this video we will discuss about HTML accessibility key practices. So what is accessibility? So in the context of web development, accessibility means making websites and applications accessible to all the users, including those with visual, auditory or physical impairments. Okay, so the best key practices are: we should use semantic HTML. We should use all the semantic tags like header, main, footer and other tags for clear structure. Okay, and we must provide all tags for images, because in some cases, in case of any error, image doesn't come, so we should provide alternative text in replacement for that image. And we should use label forms properly, and we should use label tag with 4 attributes to associate labels with form inputs. Like we use 4 inside the label, and in the input field we must map it to the ID field. So ID and 4 should have same value so that it can be associated with the form inputs. Another is keyboard navigation. We should ensure all the interactive elements like buttons, links are focusable and usable via keyboard. Okay, and other is color contrast. We should maintain a contrast ratio of at least 4.5:1 between text and background. So text and background should be in this ratio, 4.5:1. And we must avoid autoplay. So we should display autoplaying media or allow users to pause, stop it. We should give the controls to the user to pause or stop the video. And we should use the headings correctly, like we should follow H1 to H6 tags to structure our content hierarchically. And also we must use area. Area means accessible rich internet applications. It is a set of attributes that enhance accessibility, but it should only be used when necessary, because native HTML elements are preferred because they are inherently accessible. Okay, so when to use area? Area should be used when native HTML elements cannot fulfill the required function. For example, if you are building a custom button with div or span, okay, so we must use role is equals to button to ensure that screen readers recognize it as a button. Okay, so instead of div or span, we must use role is equals to button. Okay, so that it can recognize it as a button. So best practice is, whenever possible, use the appropriate HTML element like button rather than relying on area. So instead of using this role is equals to button, HTML has inbuilt label button. Okay, so that should be preferred instead of this area label role is equals to button. We should prefer this inbuilt HTML button. So this is the syntax. This is the button. Okay, so here on click is equals to alert button click. So we have used button tag here, which is the inbuilt property of HTML. So by using native HTML elements, we can leverage built-in accessibility features and ensure better support for assistive technologies like screen readers. So what are screen readers? A screen reader is a software tool that helps people with visual impairments or blindness. It reads out loud the text and elements based on the text displayed on the screen, and it allows users to understand and interact with the website and applications. Okay, so these are the HTML accessibility key practices.